The Great Resignation of 2021 seems to be continuing on into 2022, and it's actually wreaking havoc on millions of people's retirement plans. In this video, we are going to talk about what the Great Resignation is and what problems it causes for retirees, and also what the solution is.
Exactly. So the Great Resignation, Amber, started in 2021. It's when tens of millions of Americans quit their jobs and or change jobs looking for better working conditions, higher pay to keep up with inflation, or what have you. And that trend is set to continue into 2022. In fact, according to a study by PricewaterhouseCoopers, nearly 1 in 5 Americans say they plan on changing jobs this year.
That's a big number. That's 20% of all working Americans who are planning to change jobs in 2022. But what does this have to do with people who are nearing retirement or maybe looking to make their retirement plans?
The problem that this is causing, Amber, is that when people change jobs, they're forgetting to take with them their retirement plan, their 401k, their TSP, their 403b, their 457, whatever they call it where you work. People are leaving those behind at astronomical numbers.
When we're talking about astronomical numbers, we are talking actually about $1.35 trillion in unclaimed 401ks and retirement plans.
$1.3 trillion people just forgot about, Amber. That's crazy. If I had $1.3 trillion, I'd remember.
Well, that number is actually spread over 24 million accounts, so no one is actually missing $1.35 trillion from their own retirement account.
But 24 million Americans left their retirement accounts behind. And that's according to a study by the firm Capitalize. Now, here's the real problem. That same study, Amber, showed that the average size of the account left behind was $55,400. But over a lifetime, Capitalize says, that could actually cost individuals as much as $700,000 in retirement savings. So that is per person, right? Now again, $700,000, I would remember that, okay? If I had $700,000 for retirement and that's gone, I'm gonna feel that very hard.
And now $700,000 is a lot of money when we're talking about building a retirement income plan.
That's a huge chunk of change for retirement. So that's the problem that this Great Resignation is causing. People are forgetting to take their retirement plans with them.
So we know the problem. What is the solution then?
The solution, of course, is take it with you, right? Now, for most viewers, the solution will be taking that retirement account in whatever form it is and rolling it into an individual retirement account, an IRA. A lot of viewers will have the option when they leave their old job to take their old 401k or retirement plan and bring it to their new place of employment and put it into that 401k plan. We do not recommend that. In fact, it's been a while. We did a video quite a while ago, we'll put a link to it, about a 401k rollover nightmare story. So rolling it from one retirement plan to the next, not usually the best. Usually the best option is to roll that into an IRA.
And that's because, of course, you retain control when it's in an IRA.
Exactly.
So some of the pitfalls that we're talking about when rolling over a 401k would be taxes and other types of things. So what should people be looking for and looking to avoid?
Well, it's not as simple as just calling up and saying, move my 401k to my IRA, right? It's not that simple. And there are a lot of mistakes that people make. And you mentioned a couple. If you do it incorrectly, you could be taxed and penalized an additional 10% if you're under age 59 and a half if you don't do this correctly. So take whatever amount you have, say you've got $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 in your former employer's 401k and you're trying to roll it to an IRA, you do that incorrectly, you could pay taxes and penalties on the entire amount. So this is what we've done, Amber, for our viewers. We've actually created a guide. That's your guide to avoiding 401k rollover mistakes. That's a mouthful, I know, but we talk about all the different problems that can creep up with these transfers and these rollovers, and we've created a guide that outlines exactly how to avoid those.
So you can go to keepmy401k.com to see that, or click on the link in the description.
Yeah, download that guide if you, or maybe your children, maybe this applies to your children are changing jobs or did change jobs last year. $1.35 trillion in forgotten retirement accounts, okay, that could cost an individual over $700,000 in retirement savings. You do not want to forget about these. So whether it's you, your spouse, your child, your neighbor, brother, cousin, whatever, download this guide to be sure that those mistakes don't happen to you.
And if you've looked at the guide and you still have questions or you'd like some help with this, you can always go to workwithnewgen.com to schedule a free 15-minute introductory phone call with us.
Because you can make the rest of your life the best of your life.
Plan now to retire happy.